Well, good evening to you. We begin tonight with the latest effort to amend the Arkansas Constitution, this time to restore access to abortion services in the state.
As of last June, all abortions in the state became illegal, except when it comes to cases of medical emergency to save the mother's life. Channel 7's Brenda Lipinski joins us outside the Capitol with the details today. Brenda.
Yes, Beth. So this proposed amendment was submitted to the Attorney General's office on November the 9th, hoping to give women under certain circumstances the right to an abortion. More than a year after abortion became illegal in Arkansas, except in cases of risk to the mother's life, Jenny Diaz's organization 4AR People is looking to bring abortion access back to some women through a newly proposed amendment.
The amendment itself would restrict the government from limiting reproductive access up to 18 weeks, and they could interfere after and limit after 18 weeks, but there would be exceptions for things like rape or incest, fetal anomalies, the life and the health of a mother.
Diaz says the current law is creating problems for doctors in the state.
We have heard of instances where providers really are just stunned and are unable to make judgments in the heat of the moment because they are afraid of Arkansas statute. And so what we're trying to do is provide language like health and life of the mother, where it's a bit broader than just life.
Hoping their policy is one that most voters would go for.
Most Arkansans support access to abortion in certain circumstances with limitations. And that's what this language reflects. It's not, a political move to appease one particular side. It's really reflective of what most people in this state think and feel.
However, not everyone agrees with this effort.
This is when most abortions take place, in the first trimester, first 3 months of pregnancy.
Rose Mims with Arkansas Right to Life is adamantly opposed.
Arkansans do not believe that we should be killing babies. What they want to force on Arkansans is no limits on abortion. They're all 9 months of pregnancy. Arkansans aren't for that.
Mims notes only a small number of abortions in the state have been reported as rape or incest cases.
The mother will know well in advance, the pregnancy that she's gotten pregnant from those circumstances, but yet the baby's still an innocent victim in this whole, equation. And the baby doesn't deserve to die. The mother should be treated, and all those circumstances are terrible ones for the mother, the rape and the incest. And to say that we should kill an unborn child because of the circumstance of their conception is not something that Arkansans have supported.
And says they won't be giving in anytime soon.
In 1988, the citizens of Arkansas overwhelmingly put it in our Constitution that that's what the state of Arkansas is going to do.
Now, the AG's office has until the end of business day tomorrow to either reject or accept the proposal. On your side at the state capitol, I'm Brenda Lipinski.
Okay, thanks a lot, Brenda. If this proposal is rejected,